there have been people who have theorized different gravity drives and different things. Is there anything that's ever gotten past the theoretical stage?
No.
Nothing.
Well, there's nothing even that I'm aware of that works in theory. It's not like I would like this to exist, to be clear. I would like this to exist. And I have from a security clearance standpoint, I have top secret. I have equivalent of like an all access pass from a security clearance standpoint. So I don't think they're hiding it from me, basically. I don't think they could.
Unless it's completely in these weapons manufacturing corporations.
I mean, I know these weapons manufacturing companies, like Boeing, Lockheed, and Northrop. I mean, yeah, they do some interesting things, but they do not have. There's no breakthrough that they have. So I'm confident they do not have a breakthrough.
When you hear people
like, why don't they just compete with SpaceX and make a better rocket? In which case, they can make. Why are they holding back on making a lot of money from beating SpaceX with better rockets?
My thought was that what if it's just a drone and you can't have a biological entity inside of it because it just bursts from the fucking speed that it's moving at? That a human couldn't tolerate the amount of force. So they're just drones.
I don't think so.
So what do you think people like Ryan Graves and Commander David Fravor...
I want cool things to exist.
Right.
Do I want UFOs to exist? Yes, I want UFOs to exist because that would be really interesting.
Of course, everybody does.
Yeah.
It would be cool.
It's a more boring world where UFOs don't exist. Or like flying, like advanced propulsion stuff doesn't exist. If it doesn't exist, that's more boring. It'd be more interesting. If it did exist, I'd like it to exist. I hope we find something. But I have not seen, SpaceX launches 90% of all satellite mass to orbit. So if you take all of Earth's rocket launches, my company has a 90% market share of Earth. China does about 5%, and the rest of the world does, including the Boeing, Lockheed, and Northrop, and everyone does 5%. So why wouldn't they use this to defeat SpaceX?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Why would they hold back?
No, listen, that's why I asked you. It would make sense. What do you think that these people are seeing?
We're launching a rocket every 2 days.
But what do you think these people are seeing? When you have reliable people like Commander David Fravor, who had that infamous tic-tac experience off the coast of San Diego, where they got this thing on video, they tracked it going 50,000 feet above sea level to 50 feet in like a second.
Okay.
Yeah. And then they also have video evidence of this thing accelerating at a great speed, eyewitness accounts from 2 different jets.
Sure. Does anyone have a high-res video or photo of this thing?
Well, there's a video of this thing where they're locked onto it, and then it takes off. It shoots off out of the frame. No, it's like whatever the systems they used on fighter jets in 2004. Essentially like Windows 95.
I mean, there's like somebody did a curve of like the resolution of UFOs and the resolution of cameras. The UFO resolution has stayed flat,
right,
despite megapixels in cameras going like, super high.
Well, according to Christopher Mellon.
Why are they still blurry?
Christopher Mellon, who worked in the State Department, said that they have high-resolution photos and videos of these things, and that's all that he's seen it. It's all locked away. Whenever people say that to me, I'm like, don't even tell me that then. Don't, unless you have...
Just leak it, for God's sake.
Put it out there.
Yeah.
Like, let it slip.
Yes.
Yeah. There's a couple photos. They're grainy. There's not one thing that I've ever looked at and go, holy fuck, that's it. That's what I've been looking for.
You could ask our Grok AI right now to create a high-res image of an alien spacecraft, over Austin.
Yeah.
And it's going to do a great job. Yeah. So why do we not have at least that?
Right. Yeah, but I want to believe. That's the problem. My brain starts going, oh, come on. This is no fun. I want it to be real. I want there to be at least be some advanced propulsion system. If not, like, what are all these people seeing? Like, what has happened if we're not being occasionally visited by things that are smart enough to hide?
We might be. It's just that these aliens are very subtle.
Yeah, you keep saying that. It's a good line.
I mean,
it's a solid line because it's pretty accurate.
I just want to see some high-res video of aliens.
Look, how are they just evading all the cameras? If you think about that, and the ones that you do get them on, it's just like some faraway light that's moving weird, and it could be a lot of things. But I want to believe.
Yeah, I mean, there've been like multiple times where, the Air Force and Navy has called SpaceX and said they think they've seen aliens, and we're like, was it at this time on this date in this location? They're like, yes. How do you know? That's us.
Well, there's been a lot of
That's
that.
our satellites. Those are our satellites.
Well,
they're like, no, they're not. I'm like, yeah, they're definitely our
Oh
satellites.
yeah, people see the SpaceX satellites all the time whizzing by.
Yeah, they're our satellites, and they are moving at 16,000 miles an hour. So it's pretty fast.
And there's also stuff that the United States government does have that gets mistaken for UFOs. I remember the first time I saw a stealth bomber. We were filming Fear Factor. It was like right after 2003, like right after the war had broken off. And they were flying a stealth bomber down in Palmdale. I was like, holy shit. Like, if I didn't know what that was, I would 100% think that's from another world. When you see that thing
bombers
flying,
look cool.
Fucking cool.
Yeah.
Really cool. I mean, it doesn't look like a human's. It looks like something from Battlestar Galactica. You know,
it does look awesome. I mean, they're not stealthy against any advanced radar system, by the way. It doesn't work.
It doesn't work anymore.
It doesn't work. No.
Was it old school stuff?
They're only stealthy against old radars.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, you can still see them. Like, they're not invisible.
Right. Right.
They're not like, it's not like cloaking device from Star Trek.
Did you see when me and Lex we watched the rocket get caught live while it was happening? That to me was one of the to see it actually. I've seen videos of it happen, but to see it actually live was one of the coolest fucking things. You're like, wow, we are in the future.
Right. I mean, nobody else can do that.
Yeah, it's true. Nobody else can do that. That's fact.
Yeah.
It's pretty wild.
It's because I'm an alien. It's time you knew.
I thought about it.
I'm an alien, and I keep telling people I'm an alien, but they don't believe me.
I believe you.
Okay, thank you.
I believe you.
Thank
That's my suspicion all along was that you were an alien.
I'm just trying to get back to my home planet.
I say you're a friendly alien. Like, it's nothing wrong with aliens. I like people from everywhere.
Yeah.
Even other planets.